So I ordered a secondary air injection pump for my 99 BMW. And I got it on Amazon for like $76. It's shipped from a place called Car Parts Online out of Memphis, Tennessee. This is how it came out in this box here. It's shipped with these 3 rubber isolators, which is nice because the ones I had were broken. It's in this bag here. And it looks very similar to the original one that went out on me. The 3 rubber isolators, they thread in here. And you'll need a wrench to get them fully tightened down. Luckily there's little square places where you can apply a wrench to the side. And one thing I did notice looking at this, there's a foam air filter up under this cover here. The air is pulled in through the center here, and through this there's a blade, series of blades inside here, and it gets expelled here out of this output going into the exhaust of the car through a check valve. And so the only connection on it really is this electrical connector and the air connector that clicks on. And I saved the old connector from the original one. This is the BMW part. Still got the part numbers on it. I wanted to save it for the polarity information. I see the red wire goes in and it's associated with the pin here on this side with the 3 lugs. And the brown wire is associated with this pin here on this side with the single lug. And brown is considered ground with BMW, and red is the positive. So that's good to have. I wanted to save that so I would know how to hook this up for testing. I've got this battery here that I'm going to power this thing up and just see, make sure it works. So I went ahead and got the negative here. I'm going to use this alligator clip and clip that there onto the negative. And the positive, I'm going to click here on the positive side. And this is a fully charged battery. I'm just going to touch the, yeah, that works. So now I'm going to use my current meter here. I want to measure a few things with it. I want to measure the inrush current first off. Put that in there. So when I apply the voltage here, it'll be a lot of current, I think. So we'll see here. Well, 81.2 amps, quite a lot, I think. That's the inrush, like initial. So now I'm going to measure the current after it settles down a little bit there. Looks like it pulls a steady 25 amps. That's a healthy pump right there. Puts out a lot of air. You can feel it. That's wild. All right, I'm happy to see that it works and works well. Seems healthy. Didn't make any weird noises or anything. I'm going to go ahead and install this on the car, and hopefully I won't get any more check engine lights. Looks pretty good. I'm pleased with the quality so far, and it looks like it's going to be exactly what I need to fix my car for a lot less money than what BMW wanted for the part. This is made in China, of course. $76. I think the BMW one was hundreds of dollars, and it looks quite the same. I took the old one apart. I did another video on that one. where this is actually just a big DC motor inside here with 2 brushes. You can see that other video. This is what's left, the only piece I saved from that. But the whole thing was full of like rust and dirt. I guess it sucked in here and went in. I'm not sure why it failed. I guess it just does. It's a very strong motor, and there's a lot of strong magnet in there. And it had a lot of like magnetic particles all around the motor. And I think it locked the brushes up actually. But I could not figure out a way to get this open. I mean, I drilled out the rivets, opened it up, but this blade was pressed on to the shaft of the motor, and I could not get that off without damaging. I didn't have the tool to do that. It doesn't look like it's made to be pulled off. But anyway, I've got a nice fan here. I'm going to put it in and enjoy no more check engine lights.